What's up everyone, MK Tom Brady here. So in this video, I wanted to talk about Sub-Zero's 50-50 and how it's not a real 50-50 option. I want to apologize for my voice. I am a little sick. So Sub-Zero was seen as a character, like back in the beta, that has some similar tools to his Mortal Kombat 11 self, where he's got this overhead, that's a launcher, and then he's got this low, that if you combine it with the right assist, will go into a full combo, whether it's Kano or Frost or Sonya. There are several cameos which will allow you to combo into a full combo conversion off the low, where Sub-Zero by himself doesn't necessarily have anything that will allow that. So, which means, hey, with the right cameo, you now have an overhead and a low combo starter. But now that we're actually able to lab stuff because we have a practice mode and this is no longer their beta, this actually is not the case. So I actually have it pre-programmed in recording 1 and 2 to be an overhead and low and have it played back random hidden, which means recordings will play back in random order without the HUD indicating which option is playing. So you have no idea which option's coming out. So it's not something that's hard to see. Now, I'm not my 18-year-old self anymore. I'm 46, so I'm able to see all this and block every single time. And if I can react to it, I can promise you people far younger that you're going to run into in high-level tournament situations can react to this much easier than even I can now. So it's not a viable 50-50 option. This also means that what people were doing, like, you know, call out Kano, do the overhead, and then release Kano. And if the overhead hits, you get a full combo. If it's blocked, release Kano, and then you get strike throw afterwards or another mix. This really isn't the case because the overhead will never hit. It will always be blocked. It'll just be you doing an overhead that will never hit, and then release Kano. So for pressure, sure, great. But as a 50-50 option where you ever have a chance of this landing, it'll never work. So I also don't think Kano is the best cameo for Sub-Zero. Now some will say, you know, this way you can slide and, you know, call Kano knife. If you do not possess any other skill and have no idea how to advance in a fighting game, then sure, maybe this is the right option for you. But certainly don't ever pick this cameo as a way to say, make my quote-unquote 50-50 safe, because you don't have a 50-50. The only real option would be if you maybe could set up the Darius assist, if you had some way. Let's go ahead and... So he's got Darius here, which, you know, if you... Let's try to maybe... Right, something like that, where maybe you could time the overhead and the low to hit near the same frame. That overhead, in that scenario, you would not be able to react to. The overhead and low are coming way too close together. If you really wanted to play him as a 50-50 character, you could probably find something with that Darius cameo where it'll work. But other than that, Sub-Zero really doesn't have his own 50-50 at all. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for a ton more MK1 content.